Hey guys, Brian Fisher with Edge Fitness. Hope you're having a great day so far, wherever you are at in your day as you're watching this. We've got something awesome going for you guys this week. It is our Get Others Involved sweepstakes. This is kind of blowing the doors off a little bit. We got 6 weeks of free small group personal training that we are giving away to one lucky applicant and their plus one. So when we talk about getting others involved, one, you can't get others involved unless you're involved yourself. So you've got to take that first step. It takes a little bit of action. Sometimes that first step is the hardest, whether it is movement. Laura talked yesterday about we all have motivation. Just getting out of bed is motivation. And believe me, some days that is. We all know that feeling with everything that's gone on this last year. And, we turn the calendar page, we rip the page off, and 2021 just didn't magically get better. And we knew it wasn't going to. Okay. If you were hoping it was, sorry to burst that bubble. I think 2021 has already burst that bubble for us. But again, that is when we look to outside circumstances for external factors to help us have a better life, to have the life we deserve, that we want. It's more of, what do we desire? What do we want to get out of each day when we wake up with that motivation in terms of your movement, your nutrition, your recovery, your mindset? What are the things that you want and need to do with that? This Get Others Involved sweepstakes apply. Link is going to be below in the description, so make sure you do that. Take that first step. Take that action step. What's one small thing that you can do today to try to make today and the next days better? Apply for that sweepstakes. That's going to be a great opportunity with these 6 weeks of free small group personal training, accountability, encouragement, community, coaching with nutrition, habits, your movement, all of that wrapped up in there. Gym membership here at Edge Fitness, so obviously it's for local people, but we do have some online options for that as well. So if you're looking for needing help with we're focusing on nutrition coming up here in a bit, with your nutrition, your movement, recovery mindset, any of that, where you're wanting to see how can I get back on track? How can I regain some control that I feel that I've maybe lost from the past year? You are still making your choices in life. Okay? It's kind of that saying of there are those that, watch things happen, wait for them to happen, and those that make things happen. Something's happening. Time is still going. Life is still going on. Life doesn't stop. So even if we hit pause, life doesn't stop. It keeps going. Can you keep up with life? Are you struggling to keep up with work, with family, with day-to-day stress? Our health and fitness helps us to do that. That's that greater purpose. What is your greater purpose for your health and fitness? What are the things that you want and need to be able to do? Getting others involved, having that support and accountability with your movement, but also with your nutrition. A lot of times we need help. I get opportunities to talk with people either virtually, one-on-one, through communications, of, hey, I'm struggling with this with my nutrition. It helps to have somebody there that can help you with those questions, especially when we get into that quagmire of all the things that surround nutrition. That's why we try to keep things so simple. When we're dealing with different levels on nutrition, level one is let's just learn the basics of it, both the hard and the soft skills. Okay, what are protein? What are carbs? What's fats? We can help teach you that. That's one of the things we want to do as part of that. That's where you're at on your journey within this sweepstakes and the nutrition coaching that we provide. What are those basics? But also, what are some of the soft skills? What is my hunger and satiety and fullness like in different social settings? Why do I eat the foods that I eat? Why do I have these different cravings? What are some things that I can do beyond just, hey, protein, carbs, and fat? How do I do some of that? If you don't know how to prep and plan, getting others involved help to do that. If you're in a household with family members and maybe some of them aren't as eager to jump on that lifestyle journey as you are, well, they're coming with you whether you want them to or not, or whether they want to or not. So getting them involved, even to some degree, and with nutrition, there's lots of great ways to do that, from coaching and accountability to support and encouragement, or sometimes at least support by not getting in the way. Okay? There are some people that we sometimes have to push off to say, hey, I'm doing this. If you're not on board, I need to just have you take a step back. And however you can get that message to them in a way that obviously doesn't burn bridges. Okay? How do I what do I want from this relationship? What do I want from this situation? How would I act if that's what I really wanted? We like to focus on that, and getting help with those things to help us do that keeps us on track with our nutrition. So we have those tough questions. Had a great one yesterday where someone was asking, is avocado, is that a fruit or a vegetable? Well, you know what? That can be debated. It's a seed. It's got lots of fat. It's a fruit. It's a vegetable. You can find different places that say different things. The predominant nutrient, so here's a little just going in on the avocado, the predominant nutrient is fat. So if you look up on MyFitnessPal or wherever, or just Google search, you're going to find that, about 1 cup of avocado has 21 grams of fat. Got 12 grams of carbs, but 10 grams of fiber, and about 3 grams of protein. Now, again, you're going to see different numbers, so don't quote me on those things. Okay, those are good numbers that we'll typically see. So you get a lot of fat, a lot of good fiber. Avocados, that's why we call those kind of that superfood. They're awesome. They are great. I love them in smoothies. I do put them on eggs sometimes, put them in a salad with your tacos. But then it's kind of the question this person was asking was, how does that fit in with my portion sizes? How does that fit in with the palm of protein, with the fist of vegetables? That's where they were asking, is it a vegetable or a fruit? Cup hand of fruit, thumb of fat. They're having this with breakfast, so eggs, bacon, avocado. Potentially that's a lot of fat. So we got to walk them through where that decision played at that time, but also in the bigger picture. Right? So when we talk about hitting your portions, maybe one meal is a little bit higher in fat. That's okay, because maybe another meal later in the day won't be as high in fat or won't have that fat serving at all. That's life. That's kind of how some things work together. Ideally, we are trying to get some protein, carbs, and fat with each meal, yes. But again, in the real world, if just for simple math and argument here, let's say we have 3 meals a day, and if you're a female looking for maybe some fat loss, you're probably looking at 1 fist of vegetables, 1 thumb of fat, and 1 palm of protein as just kind of, again, a general template there for each of those meals. Easy math. I like easy math, especially for me. So if you have 3 servings, protein, vegetable, and fat, and the vegetable is your carb, so we have the carbs in there. You've got 3 of each of those. So you've got 9 times where you want to get 3 servings of your protein. There's 1 of the 3. 3 servings of your vegetables, 3 servings of fat. So that's 9 servings of those 3 things combined. Hopefully you're staying with me here. What's to say if we get 2 at breakfast of the fats and then none at lunch and 1 at dinner? You still got your 3 fats. And then you can still get your 3 proteins, 1 at each meal for these 3 meals, very simple again, and a fist of vegetables. Maybe you don't get any at breakfast. Some people really struggle with that. They think they just absolutely have to get them there. You don't have to. Yes, ideally, we would do that. Spinach, broccoli, tomatoes, yes, I know they're a fruit. All kinds of vegetables that you can put into scrambled eggs or an omelet, something like that. Or, hey, have a salad for breakfast. You got some leftover salad from dinner the night before. There are ways to do that. Those are things that we can help coach you with. That's why getting others involved is so beneficial. But let's say you got 2 servings of vegetables at dinner or at lunch and then 2 more at lunch. Oh my goodness, you went over. Well, on vegetables, so that's a good thing. The next day, maybe you only get 2. Averages out. It kind of plays on that goal of realities being fitness, nutrition, all that is part of our life, not separate from it. So sometimes you're not going to have a perfect meal every single time. But if you can hit those numbers more consistently, greater consistency brings greater results. That's what we want to see. You can do better more consistently than you can do perfect, because you can't do perfect. You can do good, you can do better. Some days you're just going to do okay. But that helps you to trend upwards. And when you have somebody else involved, they can help you to kind of see some of those bright spots within your nutrition, to see what you're doing well, help you find maybe what's not going well and how to get better at that, how to stay more consistent with what is going well, and just keep you going, keep you trending upwards, keep you going forward on that journey. Life is, sometimes 2 or 3 steps forward, 1 or 2 steps back, but you end up going forward as a net result. So when you get others involved with your nutrition, with your movement, like Laura talked about yesterday, like we're going to talk about for mindset and recovery later this week here as well, That makes a huge difference. So hopefully if this has been beneficial for you, you can take some of these strategies to getting others involved, either at home as far as family, friends, roommates, anything like that, to either say, hey, I'm doing this. I need you to try to at least not discourage me, and or preferably, hey, would you mind getting involved with this? Do you mind if, even if they just agree to let you cook a meal one night a week, 2 nights a week? Start to work on something like that. Make some healthier choices there to slowly start chipping away at progress, not perfection, a little better each day within that nutrition, and get others involved. I got 2 kids. We love to get them involved in the food processing. It's like, hey guys, you want to help daddy make a smoothie for a snack? They love doing that. We made paleo pancakes this last weekend. They loved getting involved with that. It's fun for them. It teaches them good habits. It gives you time together with them. Getting others involved has so much benefit from nutrition as well as the movement, recovery mindset. That's why we're so big on it. That's why we really want to give you this great opportunity. So get your name in on that sweepstakes. Click the link below. Make sure you also subscribe and share so you can keep up with these great tips that we're trying to share with you guys here, as well as in the future, to help you keep going on your health and fitness journey. Hopefully we can become a greater part of that for you to help you find that greater purpose on your health and fitness journey. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you next time.